The game viewing took place in the most northerly part of the large Chobe National Park in Botswana. This area is marked in the south by a tar road and in the north by the Chobe River, which also forms the border with Namibia. This is the third day of the safari in the Kasane area of the Chobe National Park. Game drives along the Chobe River. Yesterday, very interesting sightings, in particular birds, but in general, a very successful day. So let's hope that today will be a similar one. Oxpeckers feed exclusively on ticks and parasites which they find on animals, on hippos, buffaloes, giraffe and antelope, right down to the size of an impala. I have never seen them on elephants. A baboon peacefully eating some plants is misleading. Yes, they are predominantly vegetarians, but are also known to kill small antelope and also eat carrion. The canines of a large male baboon are longer than that of a lion. The open-billed stork is busy searching for water snails. Its specially formed bill allows it cracking their shells with ease and to extract the soft content. A large flock of white-faced duck. They tend to be rather skittish. Of all the storks, the African spoolbill has the most interestingly shaped bill. It is an effective tool to catch small fish and invertebrate living in the water. From a distance, this Puku ewe can easily be mistaken for an Impala ewe. Pukus, strangely enough, occur in Botswana only on the small strip along the Chobe River. They are rather numerous in Zambia. A small elephant is taught by the mother how to pick up small bushes from the ground with its trunk. The little one pretends to be interested, but doesn't seem to put an effort in. Why should he? Its source of food still sits in the breasts between the front legs of the mother. Surprising seeing this young lioness on its own lying in the shade of a tree. Maybe it is a member of a large pride, the members of which are lying hidden from view in the thickets. One can only speculate, as the rules of the national park do not allow driving off the track to investigate. Maybe she is alone after all. The temperatures were moderate and the sun didn't burn too much, allowing the hippos to venture outside the water and feeding off the grass. Usually, hippos leave the water at night and forage for grass further away from the river. This has led to fatal accidents when human beings walk around at night, not being aware of the hippo grazing nearby and being instantly attacked. The volume of dung indicates that this is a popular hangout for elephants. The steep slope in the background is avoided by the elephants, who don't like to walk down steep slopes. Especially large family groups are coming to this place to drink water and take a bath. For the young ones, this is an opportunity to meet their pals and play in the water together. Cape teal and the black-winged stilts in the same pool. Both live off the water but are formed completely different. Every bird is a specialist in its way. Such a large animal is a paradise for oxpeckers. So large is the feeding ground that a number of them can easily make a living on the same space. When the bull is nudging the cow, she passes some urine. The bull licks up this urine and tests whether the cow is ready for mating. Apparently not. He loses interest and concentrates on drinking water. The form of the head with the beak pointing forward and the head feathers pointing to the rear reminds one of a hammer. The neck forms the handle. It is a competent hunter though, catching frogs, small fish and invertebrates living in the water. Commonly a grass eater, but warthogs have no problem digging up the ground in search of roots. What appeared initially like a casual stroll developed into a body language which made me pick up the camera, start the car and move out of the way. Rather safe than sorry. This peaceful side-by-side foraging for food indicates that there is no competition for food. The birds are so close that they can almost touch each other. Hunters of varied sizes of small fish are plentiful along the Chobe River. Cattle egrets are regularly to be expected around buffaloes. But to see a glossy ibis, sacred ibis, African spoonbill, little egret and great egret benefiting from the movements of the buffalo through the grass, I hadn't seen before. But perhaps they were in the vicinity by chance. Even oxpeckers are eating their fill on top of a buffalo. Kudu cows together with a young bull. One can clearly see that kudus are browsers. The monitor lizard is an omnivore, from small birds to fish and small mammals. A special treat are the eggs of birds. This makes the monitor lizard being hated by the birds along the shore of the river. Crocodile females lay eggs and cover them with sand. If the mother does not guard the clutch of eggs, the monitor lizard will dig them up and feed on them.